Welcome to the Bloody Mary Show, and this is Bloody Mary New Orleans. Please subscribe and listen on. Remember to wait for spell time and to listen to the Ghost Box talks at the end of this show. At Bloody Mary New Orleans, my special guest today is the real Ghost Junkie. Hello, it's Bloody Mary. I'm here at the old homestead, the haunted house of Voodoo Queen Marie Laveau. It's a historic spot, and all kind of people stop outside, but unsuspecting people tonight might get lured inside if they sign the waiver, because we're gonna do Ouija with strangers. Yes, to see what kind of reaction we get. And also, if we get any messages, we're going to have them do it, and we're going to facilitate the whole process. Here, they'll be surrounded with voodoo altars, history, ghosts, and me, Bloody Mary. What did you just do, mister?
Just walked in your house like it was a museum?
Well, I am a museum, and this is my office, but my real museum's around the corner. However, tonight, because people do things like that, and tourists walk into houses, even without the signs, I'm going to lure unsuspecting tourists in and make them use the Ouija board, whether they want to or not. So it's starting my on my TikTok, maybe on my YouTube. So would you do that if I had grabbed you and I was set up?
Yeah, of course.
Well, that's good. You would have been scared that some woman's just dragging you in off the damn street. Well, that's good, because I think half the people out here are going to run.
I'm from Los Angeles.
So, you've seen it all,
Yeah.
So you can walk in for 2 seconds because of being on this.
Thank you so much.
I don't know if we have time to do the Ouija so impromptu, but if you want to, what you pick up? What do you think will happen when you drop a planchette?
Gotta cleanse it, right?
I don't know. I don't know. There isn't a thing about it, but people would think there was a thing about it. I could make people think.
Yeah, you could.
That was a thing about it. Yeah, I mean, every time somebody bumps into something at my altars, I tell them that that's the fertility altar. And then
this is their highlight of the trip. We're leaving today, so I'm glad I opened your door, because look at you're welcome.
Oh, cool. So give me the roses and sit your butt down. These are offerings. I have a haunted Ouija here too that we're gonna do a session with tonight. Do you want to introduce yourselves?
Richard from Los Angeles.
And Christine from Los Angeles.
And do you do this willingly on your own accord, and I am not forcing you or kidnapping you or any of those things that you could say? Well, I'm glad that you came in, and I'm glad that you did that. I wasn't set up, but we'll make it happen anyway. I suppose this means that you have tried the Ouija before.
Once.
Once? Were you a kid?
Yes. Yes, for me.
Yes, for you, kid?
Okay, yeah.
Probably 22.
Or young adult.
Contact my dad.
Did it work?
You never know who you're talking to.
Yeah, well, you might know. You just gotta. But did it seem to work?
Yeah.
You got some answers? Well, there's a lot of discrepancy about Ouija. I'm looking ahead of.
They told me to be good.
Hey, well, that's good advice anyway. I mean, what the hell? All right, so the two of you put there. I say that if you want to, that sometimes you should just close your eyes. That way you're not forcing the words yourself, But both of you should put your fingers on this. Open the gates, open the gates. This is the old homestead of Voodoo Queen Marie Laveau, so let's ask her a question. Okay, so close your eyes. Marie Laveau, are you here, and do you want to communicate? I am Bloody Mary, and these are strangers from the street. Go for it. When my sister and I did it when we were a kid, we were told, you don't press hard, you just kind of lightly tap. Move it! Move it, move it, move it. To the spirits in the place, they're starting to move. Which way are we going? We're going towards the word no. Oh. All right, then I'll ask the question of the hour that everyone out there wants to know. Is Zozo here? Many people think there's a demon in the Ouija called Zozo. Did you hear that story? Probably comes from some.
Never heard that one.
Oh yeah, it's the big thing on the internet. I don't believe it. Are you here, Zozo?
No.
I don't know if it's a no. It's a goodbye. Close your eyes too. Both of y'all appreciate it. No cheating. No cheating. So goodbye. Goodbye. I'm going to say it again. Open the gates, Papa. Open the way leg, Papa. Is there any spirit here that wants to talk to us? Let us know. Moving quick on that. Moving quick. somewhere, okay. It was somewhere between the letter B and the number 7. B7, B7. It's playing bingo, and that's not what we're trying to do. And then it's close to goodbye. So that was quick. Well, this was very impromptu, but thank you for being a good
thank you
sport.
for inviting us
This
in.
is not usually my choice. I heard a knock.
So me too. I just heard that.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah. Okay. You want to talk in taps instead of Ouija board? If there's a spirit here that wants to talk to us, will you tap once loud for yes, twice for no? This place is haunted.
I'm pretty sure.
I
One.
little one, real faint.
Okay. Hello. Are you one of the children of the Laveau family? 1 rap yes, 2 raps no. That's tourists. Those aren't spirit voices. You can tell the difference. Do you like the new dolls we got here? 1 rap for yes, 2 for no. Well, I usually have offerings, I set things up, and I'm more prepared, but this seemed to be what spirits wanted to happen. I'm a medium, I don't use as many tools. And I always say the Ouija board's kind of slow for me. Spell out something,
Rap for yes.
Oops.
2 for no.
Just getting set up to do Ouija with strangers, and he became the stranger. They became the stranger. They had a little bickering about it, like, oh, stop being such a, and they're leaving town today, right? So this is their last, but may they get the blessings of Marie Laveau. Here, kind of walk in the area with the altar, and I can give you a little zap. It's just right there. Just walk around there. Oh, thank you. Watch the doll. This is left over from our Thanksgiving spread that we had for the spirits, because the dead are hungry and thirsty. So there's dolls for the children, haunted dolls. There's all kinds of offerings at the Marie Laveau altar. We do ghost hunts and psychics and seance and things like that. Put that down, and let me take off your hat. No, stand. It's just a little holy water. Turn around left once. Is that left? Again. All the way. Pick up your foot. And your other one. Anything that's not serving your highest good, chat down. Put these in your hands. Kind of left behind. Shake. Take the camera, let me do her. Can't do one without the other. I mean, you can, but it's not nice. Just throw things back and forth, All right, I'll give you just a little holy water, because that's what I have at hand. Put your arms up. Put your foot up, one, and the other. Spin left. All the way. Shake. Uh-oh. Can I ask you a question? Mm-hmm. Have you been having problems lately? Well, I mean, it broke. The problems would have broke, is my thing. That happens a lot.
How many only problems she has?
Are you broke?
No.
Actually, no.
I'm just kidding. No, but sometimes we smash cups and we smash glasses and we do things to get rid of something that's on you. So if it was, it ain't there no more.
It's Haunted Ouija time. Join me, Bloody Mary, and Sister Amy, the real ghost junkie, as we try to connect with Spirit Box and Spirit Board.
Catbo, K2, Ouija board, bell. Shh. What pin? It's haunted. Put your hands on the planchette. Stranger danger. Warning. We're going to talk about the Haunted Ouija. Would you pick up that planchette? And a shout out to Matthew for putting the legs back on the planchette. This is an oracle. The mystifying oracle. What's the date? Does the date say it on there? I think it's 1940s. Not quite sure. I have to look at the bottom. But if you move the planchette away from the board, please, and look at this board. What do you see different on this board? I want you to answer, oh, stranger. What's weird about this board?
Am I the stranger?
Yes!
There's no O.
That's right.
There is no
The O is missing. This is the Haunted Ouija. And we're going to try to find out from the board why. I'm sorry. We're going to try to find out from the... You actually look good, though. We're going to find out from the board why the O is missing.
That's the cat ball blinking in the background. Something touched it.
There's a missing O.
It's the story of O.
Uh-oh. Why? Go for close-ups. Would you like to place your fingers gently on the planchette? Greetings is... Can we have the name or the initial of the person who is wanting to come through? Will you please show everyone here?
Okay, this is really creeping me out.
Why is it creeping you out?
It's moving.
Good. We have a spirit friend here. Good. I have an idea of who you are. Can you give me an initial? Can we give me your initial? Now, there's also someone that came and sat down next to that cat ball.
Am I doing this by myself?
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
Because I know the answers, and I don't want to be pushing. Well, I don't know all the answers, but this way I can do a close-up and the people there.
I'm going to shut my eyes.
Okay? Shutting eyes.
Did you hear that?
Yes, I heard that noise. It's like a little squeak or a little...
That was a little cry.
Or cry, yeah. Is that one of the children that's showing themselves? Were you the one that tapped earlier? Can you tap again? Once for
Okay,
yes?
this is really moving on its own. This is haunted, isn't it?
I said it was on. But I haven't seen it move on its own. Would be
It's
great.
definitely moving. I mean, I'm... No.
Who is the spirit here that's helping? Thank you for helping the planchette move. I will reveal the story about the O. And we're trying to get the answers on why the O and what the O stood for. I know who. I don't know why. Get a real close up.
Okay, you need to touch this just to know what I'm talking about.
Okay. I got my eyes closed now.
You feel that? It's like moving.
Are you not touching it?
I am not. See? I'm
barely touching.
Me too. I'm kind of creeped out a little bit.
Sure.
Yep. Okay.
Okay, let me try. I can ask a direct question. I was trying to see if it wanted to talk to someone, but I know the answers. So that I don't know all the
Do you
answers.
want to blindfold me?
No, I mean if
I could just shut my eyes.
just shut your eyes. You had your eyes shut earlier.
I'll put my fur around my face.
She's gonna tie the haunted fur around her face. This is turning into a fetish.
This is a New Orleans fetish.
We're using fox medicine mixed in with the ghost that sat on the sofa and lit up the ball and the spirit that comes with the Ouija board. I don't know if they're the same ones.
I can't see
I call upon you.
anything.
Okay.
Here we go.
Can I have the initial of the person that owned this board, please? This is something that our sitter does not know. We got a J. it's kind of hovering and not landing, but it's kind of being the R, Junior, J-R. Ah, we're going. Is this the story of O? J-R-O. The cute ones to get in there because you're getting towards the row. J-R-O. So Junior. O. You can use many things. You can multitask and light up the K2 while we're doing... What? What happened? It almost went off the board. Is that what you were worried about?
It spooked me.
It spooked you. Spooked good.
So...
All right, I have a question. How about a yes/no question? Is Walter here?
Whoa. It's going this way. Like, I just feel it.
It seemed to jerk it. Yes, it seemed very...
So... Okay.
Well, you're heading towards no, but you're very fast. You were very fastly heading, then you stop. Oh, it's too hot.
No, I'm just,
Should be freaking?
Yeah, I think it was heading towards that way.
No, yeah.
It jerked.
Do you want to give a message directly? Go for it. Walter was the name of the person that owned this board. He is now deceased.
Okay.
He was a spiritualist.
Okay.
He said at his death that he would get a sign and come back. And this was a pristine Ouija board that a non-believer had purchased because he was a collector and a magician from L.A. And he only bought it because it was pristine. Did you hear that whistle? Was that it?
That was a whistle.
Okay, that wasn't not the board squeaking.
No.
Okay. Hello. So the person wrapped it away, put it up in their closet, and years later, when Walter died, his friend who knew the story said, "Hey, did you go see if Walter gave a sign on the Ouija board?" And the guy was like, "I don't believe in this stuff. You know that." But it got to him. And because, he had wrapped it away and now knew that Walter died, he eventually got it out of the closet and looked at it. And when he opened it, the O was missing. The O was there before he locked it away and before Walter died. This was Walter's sign. What does it mean is what we don't know. Why the O? We did a session and we got some interesting information. So do you want to psychically connect without the Ouija board? Do you want to close your eyes and think about Walter? Walter's spirit, I hope you are happy on the other side. You have been trying to come through on ghost boxes and at the museum. Now, this is one of the haunted items from the Haunted Museum. We have many.
Do you want to turn on the ghost box?
Oh, we could do that too. You want yours or you want this other one?
Oh, you think O might stand for Oracle?
Oh, that's a good observation. We got a whole story one night. A woman that he loved that was also in the spiritual circles that he could not ever connect with, but was madly in love, and everything he did was for her, and O was for Olivia, yeah. But Oracle makes sense. That makes sense. Damn it, that's so simple. You're the first one that came up with it. Yay! We are the Oracle. Light up the damn cat ball. Play with the K2. Give us a rap or another whistle. Knock, whistle. Give us a sign.
Yeah, well, he definitely moved it. I was just...
Rosemary. I got Rosemary on mine a lot. Rosemary, are you one of my new spirit guides? There are many things that you should know about a Ouija board. Always say hello and goodbye. Always separate the planchette from the board when not in use. If mailing them, mail them separately. When you look through the eye of the planchette, it will increase your psychic awareness. There will be a demon that attached. All of these things will happen. If you drop a planchette, you must cleanse it. You must sprinkle it with holy water, sit it under the moonlight, then put it in the freezer for 3 days. And most importantly, believe none of those things I just said because I made them all up. A Ouija board is a tool.
You may bless it, open it, and close it, but don't attach anything to it. And I'm not talking about the spirits, any fake beliefs to make things a problem. Be strong in who you are when you call the spirits. It's not the tool, it's the user. You can take a close up here at the altar. And I always do my work in front of an altar. And when you're removing spirits from people, remember not to be in such a hurry. And I was today. I wasn't set up. I didn't have all the offerings there. But we cleansed off the 2, and it broke a glass. Now, the spirit that we took attached into the glass and into that water, most of which was spilled earlier. The broken glass should have immediately been brought out to dispose of carefully. And I left it there all day, and I wouldn't say all hell broke out, but a little bit. Trickstery stuff was going on left and right. Things were falling off of us, grabbed at us. The girl was goosed in the middle of doing the Ouija board. We had my key falling right off the ring in the lock, and then a stranger again, only after we left, trying to walk in the door. There were all kinds of things going on. Squeaks, laughs, things moving around, falling off of us. There was a residual. Now, I finally, at the end of the night, remembered to get rid of the glass. I took it to a cemetery. I paid the cemetery gates, threw it over my shoulder, and walked away. It's sacred ground, and the dead will take care of it.
Eric wants to know, what is Florida water for?
Oh, it's used for so many things. It's like, it's one joke, one aspect. It's called Voodoo holy water, but it is for everything. I mean, I've been bathed in it since I was literally a baby. So my entire life I've been surrounded with Florida water. Florida means flowers, first of all. It's a flower essence, alcohol-based, inexpensive cologne used heavily in the South, especially New Orleans. You can use it to cool down from the fevers, which is what Marie Laveau was, a yellow fever nurse. And we are in the house of Marie Laveau at that point, did not get across a very historic old homestead. The old cottage was right where we are, and we're on the old foundation, though the house on top is a little newer. However, the energies are still in the land and in the place. So she would have bathed people in Florida water to bring the fevers down. So it's to cool you off in our hot-ass summers. It stops bee stings and mosquito bites. It's helpful in that way. And we use it to call spirits, banish, and exorcise spirits too. So it is protection. Left and right. It smells really good. It's inexpensive. So you could cool down with it, and you could heat it up and set it on fire, which I do to burn away problems. So it's multitask and multi-purposed. Even though there's a favorite perfume and color and day of the week and offering for the spirits, these days, many Iloas, the voodoo spirits, these days, Florida water will work for it all. Here. Listen into our Ghost Box session, and this is with the Sono X10 app. My voodoo temple at my home, I have one here, I have one at my museum, and of course, out in nature, trees and things. When I say move it, move it. It's part of the music. I mean, we have drums, we have all kinds of music. The power of sound. What you gotta say?
Hello.
Hello. Are any of the children here tonight? Did you like all the cookies and candy and pies that I put out?
Somebody asked about the Spirit app. I'll show you here. This is the Spirit app.
We just got.
There you go.
We started working with this one. This is the one that Dalen from Brooks Brothers used when he was here. We had really good results here and in my haunted car. So we're going to start branching out to various locations as time goes on. I have my own haunted car. I have my own haunted house. Time goes to that. I have a haunted museum, and it has multiples of ghosts. I got 13 regular ghosts plus an entire collection of haunted items that we're going to go over one by one. That is, if I get enough subscribers so I can devote, more regular time to this. Please, when you come to New Orleans, I do ghost hunts every night, cemetery tours, everything by reservation, plus seance and healings. In the meantime, I'll be glad to do a blessing for all of you if you send your petitions.
Eric, it's called the Sono X10.
S-O-N-O. It does not have a vocabulary. It only has sounds, which aren't supposed to give words, but they do. And that's so we've only had this installed about a week. I heard Marie Laveau.
I did too. I just heard that.
That's
Marie
a
Laveau.
double word.
Yep, that's that one. Yep.
That's hard.
Hi, Marie.
Hello, Marie. I'm glad that you were here. I have some holy water. Give me the Florida water. Can you light the cat ball? Oh, there's a cat ball up there. It lights up when you tap it. Here's a little hot holy water. Excuse me. I'll have to go grab. Can you go grab some rum? It's on the ground.
Mind if I take them over to the?
Yeah. So I want you.
We're gonna walk over to the altar, guys.
Main altar. You're fine. I'm glad you're fine. Ouija with strangers. Send someone in. When you want them, they don't come. When you don't want them, they come. Where's the Ouija with strangers? Maybe the rum will help. Oh, she brings the 151. Thank you very much. Yeah, did you want it? You know you want it. The sounds that you heard from the end were not from the other side. It was from me blowing rum to the spirits as an offering. I want to give a special thanks to At the Real Ghost Junkie. She was my assistant in this endeavor today, and to the people off the street for Ouija with Strangers. This was the Haunted Box, and we're going to come back with the haunted items one by one in shows in the future. So remember to subscribe. Remember to come to the Haunted Museum when you're in New Orleans, and reach out to the other side and connect with me, BloodyMaryNewOrleans.com.